Hello everyone, Jason with Innovations Technology Group here, and it is time once again for another episode of ITG Tech Weekly. Are you running low on storage on your Android device? If so, Google may have a solution that will help you coming out here in the near future. Most users who have an Android phone that isn't a Pixel device will notice that there's a lot of extra software that is preloaded on the device that you can't uninstall, so it takes up space on the device. Unless you purchase a device with a lot of storage, that can actually use up quite a bit of space, hindering you from being able to do things like updating your device or downloading new updates to the apps you have already installed, or saving pictures, videos, and a whole lot more. Google is working on an archiving feature that will be similar to the feature in iOS where if you don't use an app for a certain period of time, your device will automatically archive pieces of the app that aren't needed to the cloud rather than your only course of action, which is to uninstall the software to free up space on your device. Google is reporting that this functionality will give users roughly 60% of their app storage back temporarily. So an archived app will remain on the device and can be easily restored to the latest available compatible version while also saving your user data. Now, this feature will take some time to filter to the Google Play Store and then to many Android devices, but developers can already start working on their app to make it archive ready, and then it will start doing its thing once the functionality is released to consumers later this year. Now, if you have an Android device, how much space do you have on your device, and do you think this is a helpful feature? Or should manufacturers just really put more storage in the devices? Personally, I'd like to see more apps have the ability to be copied to the SD card. Right now, for instance, on my Galaxy Tab S6 Lite, it's a 64 gig version, and so it's not a lot of space on it, although I do have a 256 gig SD card installed, but I cannot copy a lot of the apps on the device to the SD card. It's just not compatible. So tell me what you think in the comment section below. Sony Interactive Entertainment posted a tweet on the 9th saying Sony Interactive Entertainment joins the global community in calling for peace in the Ukraine. We have suspended all software and hardware shipments, the launch of Gran Turismo 7, and operations of the PlayStation Store in Russia. To support humanitarian aid, Sony Group Corporation announced a $2 million donation to the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees and the international NGO Save the Children to support the victims of this tragedy. Now, Sony isn't the only company that is standing up against Russia's attack on the Ukraine. Companies such as Apple, Samsung, Nvidia, Netflix, and TikTok are either suspending, scaling back, or altering in some way the way they do business operations in Russia. Even Nintendo last week said that it was putting its eShop in Russia into maintenance mode. Now, Nintendo made no direct comment about the current conflict, only to say that the pause in sales was due to an issue in payment processing as its system was unable to handle Russian currency. Other gaming companies are also getting involved. Gaming giant EA said recently that it would remove Russian teams from its FIFA and NHL games, while CD Projekt Group, the maker of Cyberpunk 2077, also announced last week that it would halt all sales of its games in Russia, and also Belarus, which has allowed the Russian military to use its land to launch forces into Ukraine. Now, tech plays a major portion of our lives, and personally, I'm not sure how much more Russia can take, with not only tech, but other sanctions being put onto them. Only time will tell. My heart goes out to the civilian victims of this attack on Ukraine, and my hope is the conflict will end quickly and with as few casualties as possible. President Joe Biden is looking into crypto, and he's looking into it hard. On Wednesday, the president signed a first-of-its-kind executive order outlining a path to regulation for cryptocurrencies and encouraging federal agencies to study the creation of a U.S. digital dollar on the blockchain. Now, Bitcoin's prices did surge after the president signed this order. The order that he signed was called Ensuring Responsible Innovation in Digital Assets, and it calls for whole-of-government approach to analyzing the risks and benefits posed by the financial technology and to consider legislation that would address regulatory gaps. Essentially, the order has 6 main priorities: consumer and investor protection, financial stability, illicit finance, U.S. leadership in the global financial system and economic competitiveness, financial inclusion, and responsible innovation. The The White House made a statement saying, "The United States must maintain technological leadership in this rapidly growing space, supporting innovation while mitigating the risk for consumers, businesses, the broader financial system, and the climate." Bitcoin prices surged more than 8% on Wednesday morning in response to this announcement, according to Reuters. This is a sign that the industry's interest in some form of U.S. government strategy is high. Now, Ethereum also saw some similar gains. So what do you guys think? Do you guys have cryptocurrency? And if so, are you doing it more for investment purposes, or are you actually purchasing goods and services with Bitcoin or Ethereum or whatnot? Please let me know in the comment section below. I'd be actually interested to hear. Most of the people I know simply have Bitcoins for investment purposes, trying to buy it while it's low and sell it when the prices are inflated or higher, in order to make a profit. So if you're using it for goods and services, please make sure to leave a comment in the comment section below and let me know what services you're using for this. I'd be interested in knowing. Well, that's going to do it for this episode of ITG Tech Weekly. As always, I appreciate you staying to the end of the video. Do me a favor, if you enjoy the content here, be sure to give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel. I would definitely appreciate it. On this channel, we're going to be doing some programming and development videos here real soon, along with other unboxing videos coming soon as well. So be sure to subscribe and make sure you also click the notification icon so that you're notified when I release new videos. Again, I appreciate you. Go and make today a wonderful day, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.